Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Let's do a grace card reading, y'all. I would love to do a weekly reading. We are very, very close to the end of November 2023. We're heading into December. I'm very excited. This reading is going to cover the time just after this huge Cancer full moon. So let's look. We're looking at, if you're mainland USA, we're looking at the 27th, 28th of November through the end of the month. It'll take us right into the first couple of days of December. So I did pre-shuffle our grace card deck. I'm going to cut it one time. Let's get started. Now this first card, this is going to address some of the energies that are going to be happening for us in the next couple of days out from this reading. That would be basically 26th, 27th, 28th for us here. All right, let's do it. Thank you for being here, y'all. I hope you're having a beautiful season. It's like kind of a holiday season for us in the northern hemisphere. Just stay safe. Love your people. Love you people. Great. Presence. This is so good, y'all. It's so good. Bring your mind into present moment time. Now is the only place to be. So I guess it's going to be important in the next couple of days for us not to let our minds run away with us. And apparently there's going to be something in our reality that's going to give us some good information with which to move forward on some project or move forward in some circumstance for our lives. Okay, so we tend to live in the future and we tend to live in the past. We just do. I know. And it is unfortunate because the past doesn't exist anymore. And the future hasn't happened. So really now is all we've got. That's where we create everything. That's what the moment of now is so powerful, because that's where we create and we spin from that spot our futures. Okay, yes we do. Yes we do. Okay, so I'm feeling like we should dial into our present. And the dictatum from this Cancer full moon that just happened was to kind of dive into our comfort zone and do some heavy reflection. And this couldn't be a better card for that. And we still are in that drag of that full moon. So, maybe utilize these energies to really dive into your circumstance of now. And do your best to feel comforted. Do your best to focus on whatever it is that makes you feel good in your life. Because apparently the powers that are around us, the vibrations of the planetary aspects that are around us, are going to compound that and expand that for us. So it's really important to dial into your comfort. Dial into your now. Find those things in your now that really support you and make you feel good, and really pay some good attention to that. Okay, just the next couple of days out from this reading, or for us in the United States, I'm about the 27th, 28th. Okay, now let's get our next card, y'all. I don't know. I feel really excited. I'm not really sure why. I mean, I'm not really a big Christmas holiday festive kind of girl, but I'm feeling pretty excited about some sort of energetic turn that we as the collective are making or taking right now. And so I think that's what it's connected to. So let's see what this next card gives us. And this card is going to cover energies that we might be fielding 3 to 4 days out from this reading, or it's going to be like that 29th, 30th, the end of this month, November. So let's see what we get. I don't know why I keep thinking that the manage your mind thing is going to come up. Beautiful. Support. Okay. Expect help. You got to expect the best. Expect help. A divine power more magnificent than anything else that exists on this planet is ready to support our every move. Look, the world is working in our favor. The world is working in our favor. Source is commissioned universe to help us manifest, to help us spin our reality. And what we keep up here in our minds, That's what creates itself on this plane here in our 3D lives. So it's really important to direct your thoughts into something positive. You know, and I get it. I get reality. I understand reality. Trust me. Trust me. If you knew my story, you'd be thinking, wow, you are a superhero, because I don't even know. Look, it's so important that we train our brains to hold programming that is contrary to most of the programming that it already holds, and that takes some effort, that takes some willpower, that comes from our minds. Okay, so we have to, if we want things to start spinning in our direction, if we want to see the things that we actually want in our world, you got to just kind of resolve to change your thinking, to manage your mind, to purposefully connect with the positive aspects of your world, so that you can have those feelings that will generate a frequency that will manifest these beautiful things that you think you need and you want. Okay, and the first step is to realize that we are being supported, to have that knowing, to have that confidence. Every single thing that's happening for us is happening for us on purpose. Everything that has happened in our world has been on purpose. There's been no waste of time. There's been no waste of anything. This is the path that we are creating for ourselves to give us the lessons that we need to learn to expand our souls on this planet for our best evolution on this planet. Okay? So you can expect the worst if you want, but those results are going to be very disappointing. Okay? And that will just connect you with victimhood. And it's a really tough road to come back from that. So if you can do it, if you can really focus on the things that really do make you feel good, the things that make you feel supported, the things that make you feel enthusiastic, if you can put some attention into that, your most valuable currency on this planet is your attention. If you can do that, you can start to grow these things that you really do want in your world. And the first step is to expect help with this. Why wouldn't you be supported? Source doesn't want us to live in demise or regret or fear or anxiety. That's not part of the plan. Of course, we're going to go through these emotional contrasty situations because it's important. We need that breadth of mind. We need to see that vision. We need to see all these sides. We need to feel those so that we can basically make that concerted decision of what we really want to feel. Okay, I felt sad, I felt happy. Which one do I actually want to feel? Well, I want to feel happy. Well, then expect the best. And will it always be to our specifications? Of course not, because we don't know all of those outside elements. We don't know all of those moving parts. We don't know. All we have is this right here. This is what we've got. This vision, what we can see, what we can feel, what we can touch. But there's a magical kingdom of intricate workings that's happening every time you think of something that you love or that you want or that you need in your life. The universe starts going to work for it. That's Source has commissioned the universe to do this work on our behalf, and it's our job to control our thinking, to control our focus. So these cards are kind of encouraging us to focus on the things that make us feel supported, so that we kind of know, look, the sun comes, sun is rising for us every single day, even if we can't see it, even if the clouds are working overtime, the sun came up for us every day. Okay, that's one of those magical support systems, but you've got them throughout your 3D life. You've got them. It's important to give that attention, recognize it, give it some attention, and start to feel the way that makes you feel, so that you're spinning a good reality for yourself. Okay? All right, so that's 3 to 4 days out from this reading. So let's get the last card. Thank y'all for being here. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I appreciate that so much. And if you care to share the video, do that, because I'd love for your peeps who otherwise wouldn't see this video to get a glimpse of what's happening for this last week of November 2023. I'm so excited. Okay, and again, I have no look. I'm gonna let you know. I'll post it on the community page if something amazing happens, because I'm super excited and I don't know where it's coming from, but it's very cool. So let's pull our last card. This is going to be 4 to 5 days out from this reading, or If you're mainland United States, it's going to be a calendar event. This is going to be the turning of the month. So it's going to be around the end of the month through December 1st, 2nd, okay? I cannot, y'all. Okay, you were here, you witnessed it. Okay. Look, you can't make it up. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this assistance. Mindfulness. This is the one I was just talking about. Manage your mind. When we direct our thoughts and our words toward an outcome we most desire, we ignite grace. And that's exactly what I was just speaking about how it's our job to go in there and control the way that we're directing our thoughts. That is an expression into the universe, and that is it's information. Okay, it's information. And it carries a vibration, and it will concoct what you experience. It will create your reality. Those experiences will come to you, what it is that you choose to focus on. So manage your mind. When we direct our thoughts and words, okay, words too, think about that, y'all. Think about the way you're speaking about others, about your life, and especially about yourself. When we direct our thoughts and words toward the outcome we most desire. I mean, you got to admit it. We constantly say, oh, that's never going to work. Oh, this weather's crappy. Oh, you're killing me. Oh, you know we do it. It's important to clean that stuff up right now. This earth, this planet has made a huge shift. We cannot create an amazing reality for ourselves on the old modes of operation. Okay? Things have changed. Vibration has changed here. And this is the one thing. This is top 10, number one, period, end of story, until I pick another card. Okay? Because there's a whole bunch that are so important. But this is the one, y'all. This is pivotal. And Spirit gave this to us right here, because this is kind of the idea, the whole thing. Be in the moment so that you can dive into what you've got in front of you, because if you can do that and find the things that are good for you and start to feel that's how you're starting to create your reality. There is no past and there is no future yet. It's this moment, and this fat moment is where we express. This is the moment where we create what's to come. And if you can change your mind about where you are in your world and remember that you are being supported, you're exalted, you're on purpose, you're divinity incarnate. And it doesn't matter what religion you are. None of that, okay? Those are all man-made constructs, and I approve and disapprove, and I'm very neutral on that kind of thing, except when it takes us away from the spiritual aspect of the fact that we all belong. We all are part of the same source. We all have that same spark in us, and it's all the same size. Okay? And when you realize that you really do matter and that you are important and that every word and thought you think matters, then you'll start to feel that sense of support. You'll be giving it to yourself, and when you're giving it to yourself, that puts you in receptive mode. And when you're in receptive mode, you can start to feel. You can feel the love. You can feel the frequency of love. You can feel it all throughout your life, regardless of all that other seeming negative stuff that's coming at you. Okay? And then mindfulness. It's our job. That's our job. These are our files up here. And we really, 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 to construct a life that we really desire, to have these positive things that we think we want and we need in our world, we have to control what's going on in our mind. And we have to learn how to manage our mind and tell our mind, with our will, what the brain needs to be thinking. I mean, it's all a separate entity. I mean, you've got the brain and you've got the mind. The mind is connected to your will, which is connected to inspiration, source, whatever you want to call it, okay? And your brain is a piece of machinery, if you will. It's subject to programming, okay? And it's time right now on this planet for us to understand that we can dominate our own systems, that we do not have to be dominated by the outside world. That if we control our brain thinking, our brain functions, our brain programming with our own will and what we really want through our mind can tell our brain what to think. And when you're in that kind of cohesion, Things will start to spin up exactly as you want them. Maybe not in the same time frame, but maybe not in the same, fancy red color, but it will be exactly what you need, and you'll recognize that. It will be exactly what you wanted, and in that moment you'll figure that out. No matter what you thought you were designing or whatever, when you're managing your mind toward positivity, when you're purposefully thinking of your best outcome, the best scenario, and you're open to spirit co-creating your world with you, when you're open to the changes that must be necessary or they wouldn't be happening, when you're open to that, you are receptive and you can create anything you want in this world. And like I said, it may not come in the same packaging and it may not come on your timeline, but when it does arrive, you will recognize it and you will understand it for what it is, and you will be highly appreciative. Okay? So that's just, you can't make it up, y'all. I called that game, and I'm very proud to be here, and I'm happy that you're here too. So this is the week ahead, and it's so perfect rolling off that Cancer full moon, which was a very reflectionary prompting from the astrological aspects of our world, which we're all subject to. We're human beings. We're part of that. We are matter. We matter. We matter, and we are matter. We're earth matter. We're stardust. We are source incarnate. And we are subject to the vibrations and the movements of this thing that is that creates our our reality on this plane, on this planet. So we're all subject to that. When the moon is big and it's full, we all have a whole bunch of water in us. It does affect us. Okay, so these cards are so perfect, like I was gonna say, for this reflectionary kind of contemplative energy that we were prompted to be in by that energetic moon, by the energetics of that Cancer moon. And if you can just remember to dial into now, because it's the only thing that actually exists, and remember that you're supported, you're wholly and appropriately supported in the things that you want to do, all of your earnest endeavors. If you can keep your eyes on the prize by managing your own mind and not allowing those negative things to overtake and usurp your daily existence, to dominate your pie of mind. It's important, because nobody can do that for us, and the world will still keep coming, and negative thoughts will still keep coming, and fears will still pop up for you, and you'll start, it's almost like you will never really stop going, what if? But if you can do that a little bit less, things get better for you. Okay, if you can start to realize it, just let it roll in organically, roll with the punches, roll with the blessings, and just understand that you're bringing everything that you need for your circumstances to grow your best evolution on this planet, then you can settle down a little bit and things will begin to manifest more on your vibratory acceptance level, let's say. Okay, all right, I'm going to get out of here before I lose my voice, but those are your beautiful cards this week, y'all. Thank you again for being here. And I will be back for the 3-month reading very soon. So thanks again for being here. I love you so much. Please hit that like button if you like the video. And again, please share it if you care to. Okay.